Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Untethered Live on a Wednesday night. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and tonight we're going to talk about Tawdry, Meretricious, Cuirass, and no vacancy Tassets. How are you doing? It's hump day. Welcome to the show. Come on in, take your shoes off. Let me come down a little bit here. Good to see everybody. Good to be here. It's fantastic. I voted today. Did you? Did you go down and vote? Did you go do your thing? Did you do your civic duty? Did you go out and pull the lever, as it were? Tonight's episode is brought to you by this here hot cup of coffee. Don't you want to have a cup of coffee with me and talk about who you voted for? If so, go to the kitchen and pour yourselves up a nice hot cup and let's get talking. If you don't have a cup, though, you can get one in the description below. I recommend the first one. It has my face on it. Other than that, like, subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available in the chat box if you want to show a little love. Amanda says, hi, chat. Good to see y'all. Happy hump day, Camel Camel. I hope everybody's week is going good so far. Hi, Jake. How are you tonight? Fat and sassy and proud of my civic duty. Amanda says, cheap armor, right? Not necessarily cheap. And Amanda says, oh, yeah, can you dig it? Be honest, you had to look that up, didn't you? Mr. P, what's up, buddy? He says, hi, gang. And Amanda says, can you dig it? Yeah. Hey, Mr. P, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And Amanda says, LOL, you changed it up on me. No, I didn't. Mr. P, you get the gold star. Here's your gold star, sir. Congratulations. Why is my vote thingy blurry? It's not supposed to be blurry. Oh, well. Can't have everything. My face ain't blurry. I guess that's better than nothing, right? Amanda says, hey, Mr. P, Trump 2024, says Mr. P. That's right. You know it. Red. And Amanda says, like, subscribe, share, support, join, get yourself a J-tag, set your name apart from everybody else and have that fantastic J-tag. Subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available. And also hit that Cash App at $jakejohnsonband. Or paypal.me/jakejohnsonband. Thank you. And Amanda says, I had to look up one of those words. John H., what's up, buddy? He says, hello, everyone. How is everyone? Fantastic. And Amanda says, it didn't say, oh, yeah, can you dig it tonight? That's because I didn't say it, because I was outside peeing, if you must know. And Amanda says, hey, John H. Man, it's hot in here. Is it hot in here to you? It's hot in here to me. I may have to turn the AC on. Done. Mr. P says, long day. I woke up late for work. I hate it when that happens. All disheveled all day long. Yep, waking up late is not good for the afternoon. Does not make for a good day. I understand that. I like to wake up early and then wait till the very last minute and then run out the door and try to make it before I'm late. That's how I do it. been a good day, though. I had coffee with my sister today after I went and voted. Did you go and vote, by the way? You should. Early voting is pretty much open everywhere, so go down to your local municipal area and vote. Amanda says, LOL, you would, Jake? I would what? Wait till the last minute? Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. I am a last-minute kind of guy. My mama told me a long time ago that if you think long, you think wrong, and I live by that in every circumstance. Oh, I'm tired. I'm enjoying this cup of coffee. Typical men. Psh, I am not typical. How dare you? I'll give you $100 bill if you can find another man that's quite like me. You can't. They don't make them. One of a kind, baby. John says, I walk out my front door, then I'm at work straight away. Really? You work at your house? Is that what you're saying? Or you live across the street from your job? Or you work in your car? Or on your front steps? What are you saying, John? I know the street corner ain't that far, but, you know. Have some pride in your work, man. Clearing the streets. I got you. Was it snowing where you're at? Or are you a street sweeper? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim, chim chim. Or whatever. Amanda says, I wouldn't want to find another man like you. One of you is totally enough. I know. The world would crumble into chaos and violence would ensue across the universe, and its great divide would become a great chasm if there was more than one of me. That would not be good. Plus, the internet ain't big enough for both of us. Here, have some hearts. John says, little picker, 800 miles a year. Okay, cool. Litter picker. Oh, you're a trash truck driver. Got it. My brother-in-law does that. That's good, honest work. Nothing wrong with that. Litter picker. Oh, you might be one of those guys that does that, right? With the little pointy stick. That would be crazy. I didn't know that was a real job. I thought it was just something you saw on TV. But congratulations, it's honest work. I've dug ditches before, so I understand. And I don't want to do any more of that, if necessary. I've been all kinds of things. I've had many jobs in my life. Many jobs. I've built dumpsters and roofed houses and you name it. A little bit of it all. A little bit of Monica on the run. Hey, listen to this. I got something good I want you to listen to. Moonlit skies and fireworks. Oh, yeah. People laugh. All night long. But I just stay. So I drove down to the local bar where people come in their fancy cars and play their games. But I just stay. Oh, baby. I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down and you took my hand. You said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss. I don't care what you say, I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. At that bar where we first met, you smiled at me and my palms got wet, and you just looked away. But I just stayed. You said, been in love and it never works. I always end up getting hurt, and I ain't doing that no more. There ain't no way. Oh no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye, and I just walked away. But you just stayed. But you looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss, and I don't care what you say, I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. There you go. Little love music for you. Nice. And I put the link in the chat. If you guys want to hit that link by clicking the three dots and then the little blue thing that appears underneath it, you can download that album or listen to it right where it's at. It's yours for free. All I ask in return is that you share that music with someone else. That's it. That's all. It's yours. Enjoy. April's in the house. She says, hey, Jake, love, good to see ya. Hello, Amanda, and hi, everyone in chat. Hey, how are you? Amanda says, hi, April Turkey. April says, sounds so good, Jake. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. I appreciate that. And Amanda says, I'd give you everything for just one kiss. I fell in love with you anyway, says Amanda. And April says, aw, kissy, kissy. Mr. P says, Jake's own brand of beautiful. Nice. Amanda says, oh, no, 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 no. Mr. P says, nope, we ain't doing that. No, no. No more. Oh, I think they're doing it. They've made a game out of it. It's happening. Colin Hildebittle. What's up, buddy? He says, hello, everyone. I got a date next weekend. Awesome. I'm paying and picking her up. That's fantastic, Colin. Where are you taking her? Where are you going? What plans do you have? Will there be flowers? Scratch that. They probably think of that as stalking nowadays. Amanda says, hi, Colin. Good. And April says, hi, John, 1 and 2. And hello, Colin. Good to see you. Smiley face. Colin says, and I'll be a gentleman. That's fantastic. And Amanda says, oh, yeah. I'm going to dress presentable. And me got a goat. All right. I did that once. Years and years ago. Paid for the hand of a fair maiden with a goat. It's the worst mistake I ever made, but it's a good sentiment. I recommend that trick. April says, oh, Colin, LOL. Did you? Mr. P says, hi, April. Hi, all. And Amanda says, would it be weird to make love to your own baby making music? Yeah, that'd be weird. Little egotistical, narcissistic. You're taking her to Italy or an Italian restaurant. That's nice. It's a good place to go. April says, nice. Italian, got it. You're taking to her an Italian restaurant. That's fantastic. Maybe to a movie. Maybe hold hands during the movie. That'd be nice. Get a large bucket of popcorn. Poke a hole in the bottom. Never mind. Forget what I'm saying. Amanda says, Chuck E. Cheese. Mr. P says, Colin, let her do the talking. Right. A woman's favorite subject is her. Remember that. Colin says, I might get her flowers. Don't get roses. Trust me on this. Carnations will work just fine. John says, hi, April and John and Colin. And April says, Colin, you just be yourself, love. And Colin says, ooh, Jake, I know what that means. Disgusting. You won't think that for long, my friend. Just don't eat the popcorn. That's all I'm saying. April says, Kevin says they serve beef at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sure they do. Especially if I'm there. No, I'm just kidding. John says, I take my dates to McDonald's. Don't get a lot of dates, do you? You know where I take my dates? Usually to the truck because it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm ready to go home. April says, beer. And John, that's right, LOL. Colin says, low maintenance dates. This is my first date. Well, believe me when I tell you, my friend, you do not want your first date to be a low maintenance date. You want to be extravagant a little bit because it's your first one and you want to remember it fondly. And I have all the faith in the world that things will come together and sparks will fly and lightning will strike and you'll just be in heaven. And I'm proud of you. April says, you got this, Colin. Jeez. I'm a little blown up tonight, so you're not going to be able to see my guitar. You're just going to have to listen. and it's killing her too. Watching me die this way. Colin says her parents said yes. I might need to talk to Dad, though. Yeah, that's a good idea. Talk to Dad first. Let him know what your intentions are with his daughter, because that will make him feel safe. Amanda says, nice, Jake. Thank you. April says. And Amanda says, your voice is sounding better. Well, it's getting there. I still can't go all the way up, but I'm higher than I could go. I couldn't have sang that song a month ago. In fact, I haven't sang it in a couple of years. But I like it. That's one of my favorite songs. He'll ask what your intentions are, to which you'll reply, completely honorable, sir. John says, fantastic, Jake. Thank you, sir. And Amanda says, then you can tell him goodbye. Oh, you want to hear that one, huh? Kiss me each morning for 1,000,000 years. Tell me you love me with a sigh. Tell me you love me for 1,000,000 years. Then if it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Sweeten my coffee with a gentle kiss. Soften my pillow with your sigh. Tell me you love me for 1,000,000 years. If it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. If you must go, I won't grieve. If you wait a lifetime before you leave, but if you must go, I won't tell you no, just so that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for 1,000,000 years. And if it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. LOL, 30 and counting anyway, says Amanda. What are you talking about? Years? Mr. P says all these neighbors want to do is whoop their kids for being bad. I miss my old place. Dang. That's terrible, Mr. P. I pay rent on a rundown place. Ain't no room, but there's lots of space for my heart. The heart that you own. I pay the rent, I pay it right on time. And baby, I pay you every single dime of my heart. The heart that you own. Oh, yeah. You must be tired tonight or a slacker. You didn't change your lower thirds. I didn't? Well, I am tired. Thank you very much. Thank you for noticing. You could have just said lower third. In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. Thought I'd get closer, so I moved over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I ain't no quitter, and I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. His big hands were calloused, and he looked like a mountain, and he had a strange look on his face. For a minute I thought I was dead, but he started shaking, his big heart was breaking. He turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. 400 children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times and I've lived through some sad times, but this time you hurt and won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring at the window at the darkness. Boredom overcome us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, boy, I'll give you some advice. Then the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. I probably got this song out of order, but that's all right with me. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. I don't know the rest of this song, so we'll go right to the verse. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to count them when the deal is done. There you go. Little Kenny Rogers from my man. How about that, Mr. John? Amanda says, LOL, you must be I read that one. Kenny Rogers read that one. LOL, I did, says Amanda. You did? I didn't see it. Bill Bennett, what's up, brother? He says, what's one of your favorites to play first? One that comes to your mind. I probably can't sing it. Drove to the church in my suit and tie, but I just couldn't bring myself to go inside. So I sat alone in my truck across the street, watched that chauffeur smoking cigarettes in his long white limousine. And I could just imagine what was going on in there. Sunlight streaming through the stained glass, those flowers in your hair, and in less time than it takes a tear to fall. I can't hit that note. Oh Lord, but 10,000, and now it's gone for sure. Lord, I don't have to wonder anymore. You just have to look it up because I can't sing it, sorry. Anyway, that's one of my favorite ones. Amanda says, hi, BB. Bill says, hey. And April says, hey, Bill, good to see you. Bill says, what is GTSY? LOL. Good to see you. And Amanda says, probably a Merle song. Oh, I could do that. Here's one of my favorite ones. I can make it with the rest of my life. What am I gonna do with the rest of my life? There you go. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Musically, that's what I like. April says, good to see ya. Bill says, I knew that. And you all also. April says, heart, smiley face. By the way, if you guys hadn't checked out our new Facebook page yet, go to facebook.com/UntetheredLive family. It's all one word, Untethered Live family. And get to know everybody, keep up with everybody, and keep up with all things Untethered Live Universe right there on Facebook. So check it out. April says, awesome sauce. Miss B says, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And Amanda says, yes, singing along. And Rachel says, hi. Hey, Rachel. Amanda says, hi, Rachel. Turkey smiley. April says, bravo, bravo, Jake. Thank you, ma'am. And Rachel, good to see you, love. And Amanda says, nice, Jake. And April says, okay, I'm driving now, but I'm listening, though. Jake, you sang that excellent. Love, bravo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, for whatever reason, I have a Merle Haggerty type voice. It just kind of works for me. I still remember sitting on a bed in a middle bedroom in a trailer on Oakland Road, 1609 Oakland Road East, in Lakeland, Florida, 33801. Phone number was 665-3150, area code 813. I was about 10 years old learning this song. I'll be rolling with the flow, and going where the lonely go. There you go. How about that? Couldn't have been much older than 10. Maybe a little older. Might have been 12, 11 or 12. I wasn't driving yet. I know that. And I started driving when I was 11. So it just seems like not that long ago. It was a long time ago. And there was yeah, I remember that. And Amanda says, great song. I know where that is, LOL. Oh, yeah, me too. I've walked it a many a days. April says, I love this song. It's my favorite Merle Haggard song. Mine too, I think. I like all of his songs, but maybe that one might be my favorite. And Amanda says, sing it along. And April says, right, Amanda? And Amanda says, beautiful, Jake. It's me, says song request night. If you have one you would like to hear, sure. Amanda says, hi, it's me. Yeah, I've been rolling with the flow. That little catch in my throat, though, I'm having to force that. It's not coming out naturally, so I've got to work on that. You know the one I'm talking about where it sounds like my tongue hits the roof of my mouth while I'm singing. Yeah. Anyway, it's supposed to happen naturally. I'm having to force it in the place it's supposed to go, and I don't like that. So I haven't got all my control back yet, but I'm working on it. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long way, but my time is finally near. Anyway, I'm getting there. Amanda says, hi, it's me, and I like them all, too, says April. All the Merle Haggard songs. John H. says, love me tender, love me true. All my dreams come true. Sounds like a C. Love me tender, love me strong. Make my heart break through. Love me angry, love me wrong. Make my ass too sore. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I want much more. There you go. It's me says, hi, Amanda. Hi, April. Hi, Rachel. April says, you know what songs I like, LOL. And then Amanda says, LOL, you're a goofball. I'm a goofball? What's a goofball doing in the ocean? April says, good request. Aw. Thanks, Jake. You're welcome, sir. Uh-huh. Oh, I want to be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my heart, carry me everywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Southern gospel, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, Lord, Lord, I'll fly away. I don't know the words to this old gospel song, but I'll fly away. I know the song, I just don't know the words to the song, which isn't really a good thing for a songer. A song slinger. But I got Jesus, be the way maker, the Jesus, be the way maker, the Jesus, be the way maker, it done took and made a way for me. That's old old black songs from the South. My uncle did it better. He had no teeth. Sounded better. She works at... Amanda says, singing along and thank you. Sing it. I will. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Mr. Banker, I don't know that one. April says, I'm a goofy goober. Yep. Now I'm driving. Goofy goober. Silly. Bill Bennett says, just a little patience. Anyway, I'm already getting copyright claimed. That's enough of that. Mr. Banker, please, won't you buy me a papa for me? It's an old Leonard Skinner song. I don't know it. I do know. Well, I used to wake the morning before the rooster crows, searching for soda bottles to get myself some dough. Take 'em down to the corner store, cash 'em in and give my money to a man named Curtis Lowe. Old Kurt was a black man with white and curly hair. Anyway. November Rain. I need a piano for that one. Amy Elizabeth says, I'm listening. Hey, Amy, how are you, sweetie? And Amanda says, good one, John. Bill Bennett says, good job, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Amanda says, hi, Amy. How is everybody? How's everybody doing out there in the real world? It's good to see you over here on the TV. It's nice. It's real nice. I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago. And I tried the hard stuff, but I had to let all that go. Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all the love to just one man. You'll have bad times and you'll have sad times. I can't remember it. Yeah, I used to do that one. You are more beautiful when you're awake than most are in lifetime. Through the haze that is my memory, you wanted drama, but I gave you comedy. I know I can be colorful, and I know I can be gray, and I know this loser's living fortunate, and I know you will love me. I know you will love me. I know you will love me the way. Break time. Walk softly, Jesus Christ. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. You don't get to treat me oh so kind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Walk softly on this heart of mine. I used to... All right. Getting a little bit of digging in a little bit on that. It's good to have my voice back, even if a little bit. Liquor? I don't even know it. Mr. P, you so dirty, says Amanda. Amy says, I've had a stressful day. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of the drama llamas stampeding. I hear you. Me too. But I voted today. Did you vote today? Because I voted today. Mr. P says, not dirty, Amanda. I believe the kids call it thirsty. I like it. Amanda says, oh, Amy, sorry to hear that. Maybe Jake's music will make you feel better. Aw. Hope so. And Amanda says, oh, geez, Mr. P. And John says, glug, glug, 3,000. Amy says, some people aren't happy unless they're gossiping and bad-mouthing somebody else. Well, if they're talking shit about you, they're leaving somebody else alone. That's what I say. Patty Donahue, hello. She says, hello, hey, Jake. Your background rocks, buddy. Really a great show tonight. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate you very much. By the way, hit that like button, everybody. Subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available in the chat box if you want to. If you need to, if you got to, if you got to show some love. I'm here. And Amanda says, right, Amy. And hi, Patty. Mr. P says, I voted by absentee ballot. As long as you voted. Patty says, hi, Amanda. And Bill says, don't listen to negative. Surround yourself with positive people. Also, Indiana votes on Election Day. Yeah, they opened up early voting everywhere else. I don't know if they did in Indiana or not, but they did here. A lot less people there. And I still had to wait in line for a while. But I got her done. And I feel good about it. I feel good about myself. I've lived through the Black Plague. I attended Juilliard. I've seen The Exorcist 176 times, and it keeps getting funnier and funnier every time I see it. What do you think? Do you think I'm qualified? Amy says, you can vote early in Indiana, but I like voting on election day, Tuesday. Well, I agree. I understand. Bill Bennett says, there's a good sign. Lord is helping the USA. I agree with that. And Patty says, sit with the winners. Their conversation is different. Amen. That's right. Well, you're with a winner right here. I'm a winner. I feel lucky. I'm a rich man. Mr. P says, I can't afford to get sick. Those voting booths are a petri dish. Well, you should put on your Tawdry Meretricious Cuirass. Try to say that without sounding like you're saying something else. And bind up your no vacancy Tasset, and you'll be all right. Cuirass. Don't let a redneck say that. It sounds different. Mr. P. Oh, I read that one. April says, oh. Amy says, Beetlejuice. Nailed it. And Amanda says, winner, chicken dinner. Patty says, I voted today. You go, Patty. Rock on. Rock on with your bad self. Rock on, pretty mama. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm in rare form. I do know what's wrong with me. I'm exhausted and I've gone delirious. It's okay. Rachel says, Mr. P, are you being serious? Probably. I went in there and there was one person that had a plastic visor over their face, and she, I said, excuse me? So I can't hear you with your Darth Vader mask on. Darth Vader mask on. Whatever. Bill says, I'm rich also. I was never meant to have any money, LOL, but I have a beautiful family. Me too, and they're all here tonight. Hello, family. I'm going to have to delete a bunch of this video. So if you guys ever want to go back and listen to it, you got to go over to the green place and watch it there because it won't be on YouTube. Mr. P says, I got sick last time we had to go vote. Not why I voted absentee, though. I had to because my coworkers are on vacation. Okay. Amy says, I watched Zombieland before work. Woody Harrelson singing Elvis Presley. Uh-huh. I like that movie, Zombieland. It's pretty good. Been a while since I've seen it, though. I saw it when it came out. I think I've seen the sequel, too. I'm not sure. I think there's a sequel to it, and I've seen that one also. We have been on a Star Trek kick, watching all the movies and all the TV shows in order. Pretty much. In order categorical. Not vegetable or mineral. Amanda says, Mr. P, I saw Star Trek 2009 last night. It was awesome. It was awesome. It's a good movie. It's vacuous and it has no plot, but it is a good movie. Mr. P says, heck yeah, love me some Star Trek. Double tap, says Amy. That's right. Always double tap and carry toilet paper. Never know. You might need it. I say, if the zombie apocalypse hits, I'm going to go right to Lowe's, and I'm going to be right there on the aisle where you get all those spray foam cans. You know, you spray it, and then it hardens up and blows up and turns into plastic. I'm going to have a truck full of those. And I will spray foam every zombie in my neighborhood. And once a week, I'll go around and make sure there ain't none I missed. And I won't have that problem. I'll be surrounded by zombies that cannot eat me. Expand the foam, that's right. Mr. P says, good idea. See, Jake be thinking, I ain't stupid. Damn all that running and dying. I'm going to solve the problem And that way I can just live in peace and harmony. And I don't care if there's people walking around, meandering around in my yard, moaning. They won't be able to moan because they have a mouthful of foam. They won't be able to get it out because they don't have limbic systems. They just know they're hungry. That's it. So what can they do to you if they can't bite you or scratch you? And so after you get their mouth full, then you can chop their hands off and let them roam around. And here's the interesting thing. If you go back and watch every zombie movie that's ever been made, the rule is if you're a zombie, the zombies don't attack you. So if your house is surrounded by zombies, you have a shield. Because no zombies will go where the zombies are. They go where the non-zombies are. That's why I don't make zombie movies. Because it'd be over in 5 minutes. April says, ha ha ha. Amy says, I'm going to Sam's Club because the zombies can't get in without a membership. Right. Mr. P says, it happens to all sensible folks. One day they fold and watch Star Trek and then they're stuck. Ha. I agree. April says, awesome. And Amanda says, LOL, Amy. And Bill says, perimeter alarms preferable, 12 gauge. I don't need none of that. I'll just have zombies all around my house. I'll bring them in by the truckloads. I'll go out into the city and find them and bring them back to my house and let them out. And I'll make lots of noise inside my house so they stay packed up right close to my house all the time trying to get to me, but they can't eat me because their mouth is full of expandifoam. Shh. Done. And they don't have hands, so they can't scratch me. I'm running the opposite direction when everybody else is running away from the zombies. I'm running towards them because I'm the man. And I handle business. April says, I'd do that too. I'd spray them with liquid ice. Well, you have to find liquid ice. I know where expandifoam is. It's right down the road at Lowe's, and I can make it that far. Amanda says, I'm completely stuck on Star Trek. And April says, lemao. Amy, LOL. Also, you know that movie where you're in the house and you hear something and you go, what's that? And the house says, get out. And then you go investigate to see what said get out in your house? Not me. I'm leaving. Okay, you don't have to tell me twice. Bye. I'll be stepping out the door. Movie over. Mr. P says, I'd use my 22. Not much noise. Plus, if you have a dud in the chamber, you can pull the lever and you're back in action. Right on. Amy says, there's already zombies walking around everywhere with faces in their phones. I agree, 100%. And brain dead. April says, I'm at the store now, LOL. Amanda, do you see any zombies? Negan's Lucille. Yeah, that's right. Amanda says, exactly, Amy. And you and I might be the only people in this room that know what Negan's Lucille is. So kudos to you. Bill Bennett says, LOL, I would get out also, right? No, you don't have to ask me twice. I'm not going upstairs to investigate. I'm out. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Amanda says, LOL, geez, April. Bill says, that's most of Americans, right? And Amanda says, was dinner good, April? Amy says, I'm a big fan of the Walking Dead series. I've seen them all. I tapped out at about season 8. I couldn't keep doing it. I got to the part where Carl died. That was the last episode I watched. I did watch a couple after that, but I lost interest at the Carl's death. And I'm not a big fan of the, what's her name? Michonne. I'm not a big fan of her by herself. I like her with Rick, but I don't like her by herself. So I don't think she can support the show, in my opinion. So I just lost interest. And then they kept teasing that they were going to bring Rick back, but they never did. And then they said they were going to make a movie, but they never did. And then they made a TV show, and Rick was in 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm not into it anymore. I did love the first couple of seasons, though. It was great. Also, I'm from Georgia, so that whole area is like my hometown, basically. It's a little further away, but pretty much in that area. April says, ha 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 ha, I want one of those flamethrowers. Mr. P says, do they have sheets down south? I probably asked you this before. Well, they have them here. I don't know if they have them down south, but I've got sheets here in town. Bill says, younger people, and Lucille is thirsty. Well, maybe there's 3 people in here that know what Lucille is. Amy says, Jake, the video I sent you about the guy getting arrested in the UK for praying, update. That happened a year ago. But still, yeah, I know about that. Mr. P says, I started watching it with my mom. She passed, and I couldn't stick with it. The show Zombies don't do it for me. The slow zombies don't do it for me. I like World War Z zombies. Nah, I like the slow ones. Because, see, the thing about The Walking Dead is it's not about the zombies. The monsters in that show are the people, not the zombies. Zombies are doing what they're expected to do. They're zombies. That's what they do. But the monsters are the people. I.e. Negan, the governor, Rick, the chick with the person's face on her face, the Whisperers. I can't remember her name. April says, yep, it was. Thanks, hon. Thanks. The dinner was delicious. And Amanda says, no, Mr. P, I've never seen one. Seen one what? Amy says, Michonne abandoned her kids for Rick. No mother does that, especially in the apocalypse. I agree. Rick wasn't even that into you. There you go, simping all over the place looking for him. Amy says, Mr. P, Daryl Dixon has souped up zombies. Yeah. Bill says, it's about how the world would be if shit hit the fan. Kind of, sort of, yeah. Mr. P says, I saw the first episode of The Dixons. Is that any good? I didn't think it would be. I thought it would be a cheap ripoff of The Walking Dead. Was it any good, though? And why would I care if he went to France? John says, I'm not at work today. I've taken the day off. Excellent. Amy says, it's about humanity, not about zombies. Right. And Amanda says, we have Wawa, which is basically the same thing as Sheets, only it sounds dumber. Amy says, Alpha. That's the one. Alpha. I couldn't think of it. Bill Bennett says, proof Hollywood lost its gourd, lost its mind. Yeah, I understand. They have. Amy says, nothing is new in Hollywood. Nothing is new under the sun. Mr. P says, okay, yeah. My sister has Wawa out there in eastern Pennsylvania. We only have Sheets here. Bill says, it was semi-okay. I still watched it, though. Amy says, it's good. Carol shows up in season 2. She turned out to be one of my favorite characters. April says, much love, everybody. Are you leaving us, April? Much love, sweetheart. And Amanda says, I like Wawa subs. So yummy. Food, food, food. That's all you think about. Food, food, food. Kind of hungry myself. Anyway. I ain't got time to bleed. Anyone? You're it. I ain't got time to bleed. See you next time, April says Mr. Pete. And Amanda says, good night, April. Talk to you in the morning, hon. Amy says, Wawa sounds like a diss. Wawa. Amanda says, LOL, food is not all I think about. Food and sex. She's lost her fixing mind. I ain't got time to bleed. Who said that? What movie? Come on now. I know one of you eagle-eyed movie maniacs got it. I'll give you another one, but it'd be obvious. Amanda got it. Predator. That's right. Next, I was going to say, get to the chopper. Get out of here. Hey. It's Predator. It was Jesse Ventura, the body. Jesse Ventura said, I ain't got time to bleed. I'm a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or Tyrannosaurus. I'm a sexual Tyrannosaur. Bill says, grab my hand. Barney. I love you. You love me. We're a screwed up family. With a great big purple dinosaur. I'll be back. That's in every Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Mr. P says, I love Predator. I used to watch it every time it was on and you didn't catch the line. You should have got that one. You should have nailed it. I love movie trivia, by the way. So if you guys ever want to play, I'm down. I'm your guy. I've seen it all. Bill says, I thought you were talking about Schwarzenegger. I was, sort of. I was talking about a movie he's in. April says, LOL, and Amanda says, hang that purple dinosaur from a tree. Rock 562 says, Amy Elizabeth, Rocky versus Biden. Rocky 562. 526, sorry. Yeah, Rocky versus Biden. They're about the same age now. That'd be a good show. I'd watch it. Have you seen Sylvester Stallone's newest venture? Movie called, or TV show called Tulsa King. It's actually good. I think you'd enjoy it. It's a little slow, but it's good. Bill says, I can't spell. Well, join the club. I can't either. I can talk way better than I can spell. I'm a speak and spell. Speak properly, spell poorly. But I know what a Cuirass is. John says, I'm watching the Tulsa King. Yeah, this is a good show. I can't wait till the season 2 comes out, or has it already come out and I missed it? Check your thirds. It's missing a piece. Not anymore. I fixed it. April says, OMG, LOL. That was the show in the 90s. Barney. Oh, I don't know. Barney or Barnaby? Are you talking about Barnaby Jones? Amanda says, never mind. Only once in a while. And Amanda says, LOL, okay. Mr. P says, season 2 is out up to episode 5. Well, I'll have to go check that out. I did enjoy the first season. It was pretty good. It's very rare for me to like new stuff because most of it's garbage. I'm not being kind. It's garbage. It's straight trash. These people couldn't write their way out of a wet paper bag. They have no concept of how to tell a story because they're all woke idiots under the age of 25 who have somehow found themselves in the job of being writer or head writer, and they don't know how to do it. They didn't live anything. They don't have any life experience to put into it. That's the reason the old stuff is so good, because the people that wrote it grew up in the Depression and went through wars and had to learn how to fight and survive and live on the streets and hitchhike all over the place and all the crazy shit that was going on in those days and the Summer of Love and all that. That's why they wrote good stories. These people, and plus they were all classically liberally trained with literary backgrounds, so they had the concept of great literature backing up the stuff they wrote. And that's why I like anything up to about 1995, and then it's downhill from there. Anyone watch Fire Country? No, nobody watches that kind of TV. Amy Elizabeth says, Lone Star. It's funny. She doesn't look Drewish. That would be Spaceballs. It's a good movie. My favorite movies. April says, yes, I love Tulsa King. Stallone is the man. Yes, he is. And as old as he is, he still looks like he could knock you out, and I like that. Mr. P says, I'll give you my Paramount login, LOL. I'm the only one on there. I assumed you had Paramount for Star Trek. I do. I've got Paramount. I just hadn't watched Tulsa King, that's all. But thank you. Thank you for the offer. Bill Bennett says, brainwashed, super woke, lost souls. True. And they don't do good TV. Very seldomly does something come out that's actually worth watching. I gave up because I love TV. I'd be here in front of the TV all day long if there was good stuff on to watch. And I just gave up. Netflix is a joke. Everything on there is trash. There might be one good movie and then 30 trash movies. And I just don't have time to scroll through them and find anything worth watching. Oh, the purple dinosaur, Barney. Got it. Amy says, go woke, go broke. I agree. 100%. What has gone wrong with Disney? They went woke, and now they're going broke. Disney's always been left-wing. They're just in the open about it now. Remember, they were started by a communist. Amanda says, Disney is woke and left. And April says, Disney, I know, so disappointed the way they've turned out. Right? A lot of pedos work for Disney, says Amy. Well, it is in Florida, you know. Mr. P says, I watched the whole first season of Fire Country. It's got too much romantic moment stuff. I just want good show. Is there any nudity in it? Because if not, romance doesn't matter in a movie. Bill Bennett says, that's why we're here. Excellent. I'd love to have you here. Keep you here. Amanda says, Amazon, Prime, and Paramount Plus are the best. They got a couple good things on them. April says, he looks great. Sylvester Stallone does. He does. Amanda says, LOL, Mr. P. It's a good show, though. April says, right? And Amy says, yep. I'm in a better mood. A little. Well, what can I do to make it better, Amy? Bill Bennett says, I believe old Walt would be disappointed in the way Disney turned out. Well, you know he was a communist, right? He was like a Nazi for real. For real, for real. Mr. P says, it's okay. I'll probably watch more of it. Z. All right, listen. I want you to go back as an adult with clear eyes and watch Disney movies and really pay attention to the subtext of the movie. Not the movie, but what the movie is saying. And then come back and report to me what you find. I think that if you pay attention, you're going to be very shocked that you didn't see it before. Every Disney movie is trying to turn little girls into hoes and little boys into predators. And if you don't believe that, you go watch any of them and just write down the plot points and then read it back to yourself later. That's my favorite Transformer, Amazon Prime. Autobots, roll out. That's funny. Bill says, explain. I didn't know that. You know it now. Amanda says, LOL. I hear you, Amy. I like Optimus, too. I think that's what she's saying. Bill says, is that why there's only one girl Smurf, LOL? And a baby. There's one female Smurf. There's 100 male Smurfs and a baby. Prince Charming, drugged, and then had his way with a drugged Snow White. Think about it. And later she shacked up with 7 dudes, little ones at that, and traded favors for a place to stay. The whole plot of that movie is because the queen wants to be more beautiful and more wanted than she. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's got the hottest ass of them all? Know what I'm saying? And Amanda says, and Bumblebee, because he's a Camaro. He didn't used to be. I think he was a Volkswagen. Anyway. Amy Elizabeth says, plus the hidden imaginary, or the hidden imagery in the movies from Disney. Yes, there's a lot of that too. A lot of phallic symbols in the background, i.e. Aladdin, the Lion King, that sort of thing. A lot of phallic symbols. The Little Mermaid was 13. All she wanted was to get on land and catch herself a dude, and would give up her birthright for it, which is typical of young ladies that have daddy issues. Amanda says, I was just typing that, Jake. Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna? That would be the cable guy. Billy up. Billy up. Pardon me, may I ask you a question? No, it was a pet detective. Bumblebee Tuna? The Wizard of Oz is going woke. I don't doubt that at all. Ace Ventura, that's right. The pet detective. Yep. Ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Bill Bennett says, that's deep. Every woman that I met had daddy issues. Was damaged. Every woman that I met that had daddy issues was damaged. How you think they got that way? Have you ever turned Disney upside down? It spells wicked. Mickey. Have you ever turned Mickey upside down? It spells wicked. The House of Mouse. Sounds like the House of Mao. I'm just guessing. I'm just spitballing here. Don't believe anything I say. I am retarded. Again. Tarded twice. Amy says, Evian water. Evian spelled backwards is naive. Yep. Rachel Floyd hit me with a $4.99 super chat and said, cool singing. Thank you, Rachel. God bless you. Dana. She says, I'm late. Greetings. Hey, Dana. How are you? We're just talking about movies and stuff. Singing a little bit. Rachel, is there a song you'd like to hear? Or Dana? Or Amy? Amanda says, thank you, Rachel. Yes, thank you. Kiss. And Rachel says, thumbs up. Mr. P says, I was just thinking about you, Dana. Heart. Thanks, Rachel. And Bill says, LOL, Jesus is Lord. God bless you all. Good night and hope to see you soon. Bill, God bless you, sir. There you go. A little poison for you. Right at the very tippy top of my register. But I made it. Thank you, John, and thank you, Rachel. God bless you all. Mr. P says, oh, I read that one. April says, good night, BB. And Rachel says, hi, Mr. P. How are you and Dana together? Are you and Dana together? Not unless they're time travelers. Mr. P says, good night, Bilford. And Dana says, hi, Amanda, Amy, Elizabeth, Mr. P, and Rachel. Heart, 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 exclamation point. Mr. P says, no, she's in Europe. Ha, Rachel. And Rachel hits me with another $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Rachel. God bless you. John says, I got my skydive on Friday. Well, good gracious. Be careful. Pack your own parachute. Check it for dishes. I saw a cartoon once. I'm pretty sure you'll be all right, though. Amanda says, you're always, Rachel. Mr. P says, I'll pray for you, man, LOL. And Amanda says, sweet, John. Rachel says, I am always what? That was my thought. Dana says, Rachel Floyd, yes, we are spiritually together for sure. Aw. Rachel says, I'm so confused. I'm confused. And Amanda says, awesome. Typo, Rachel. You are awesome, Rachel. That's what she was trying to say. Not always. Awesome. Mr. P says, that's nice, Dana. We are that. And Rachel says, LOL. I was like, drunk and taking pills? I wish you are awesome too, Amanda. I wish too, but, you just can't have everything. Amanda says, easy to confuse you, LOL. Rachel says, facts, very. Amy says, drugs can be deadly these days. They can be. You got to be careful. Don't ever take drugs that don't come from your doctor and be questioning them. Dana says, Mr. P, smiley face, and a dead smiley face. That's mean. Amanda says, very, Amy. Amy says, my husband died from taking pills that wasn't a pill. It was fentanyl. Yeah, it'll get you. I'm sorry to hear that. And Mr. P says, this is my home away from home. I'm so glad you feel that way. Truly, I am. Amy says, lighter swaying. Dana says, that's very sad, Amy. And Amanda says, oh, thanks, Mr. P. And Rachel says, Amy, that is very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. And Amy says, if at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed. I mean, unless you're skydiving. That would be weird. Anyway, Rachel says, good night, everybody. Rachel, God bless you. Thank you for the super chats. And Amy says, always give 100% unless you're donating blood. Smart. Amanda says, good night, Rachel. Mr. P says, dang, Amy, that's rough. Lots of kids I came up with didn't make it past 30. Tragic. John says, and take my teeth out first. Keep on sucking till you do succeed and take your teeth out. Got it. It's his own fault, says Amy. I understand that. I understand what you mean about that. My father, or not my father, my dad, my stepdad, killed himself out there in the barn a couple of years back. But, and I couldn't feel remorse. I felt mad. I was angry. And I'm still angry about it. I think it's a coward's way out. But that's not the emotion you're talking about. But I understand the unexpected emotion of feeling that it's their own fault. I get what you're saying. I don't care how bad it gets. I'm going to ride it till the end because this thing that we live, this life, is 100% fatal. Nobody's getting out of here alive. So why rush it? That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's been a good night. And my voice has held out remarkably well tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank you for putting up with my caterwauling. One day, I don't know if it's possible, but one day I would like to put on a show and invite everybody here to come to the show and watch my band play. That'd be fun. Mr. P says, it's important to give loved ones that accountability. I see lots of stuff, sad folks blaming a dealer. It's on each individual. I understand. Fab Daddy says, hey, Mike. What day is it? Hey, Mike. Mikey, what day is it? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Amy Elizabeth says, God gave us all a reason for being here. And all I wanted was a t-shirt. What am I supposed to do with this reason, God? Yeah. John says, thank you, Jake, and everyone. I might fly in if you do that. Well, one day I'd like to do that. One day I'd like to pay for everybody to come. That'd be nice. If this YouTube thingy works out and I make any money at it, I'll do that very thing. Because I'm not stingy. And I want to give back. That's a stanky chord. There's a girl trying to steal my heart and I'm tempted. Even though she could tear me apart, I'm tempted. Tempted and tried deep down inside. I can't deny that I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Even though you call my name, I don't know the song. That's a good song. That's Marty Stewart. Marty Stewart's a good guy. Mr. P says, what are we going to do if Trump doesn't win by some stolen election or freak occurrence? Well, vote again in 4 years. That's what we're going to do. Fab Daddy says, I'm going to a very special Halloween harvest party Saturday. Why is it so special? Amy Elizabeth says, anyone hear about Beverly Ann Beatty Williams? Anyone hear about Beverly Ann Beatty Williams? She got 3 years in federal prison for protesting in front of a Planned Parenthood, mostly peaceful protests. That's not good. Mr. P says, Dana, I hope all's well where you're from. I hope all's well where she's from also. That's sweet. Amanda says, we will be screwed, but he is going to win. Well, you guys know that Trump is going to be on Joe Rogan's podcast this Friday, or at least they're filming this Friday. I don't know if it's going to air Friday, but they're filming it Friday. And Kamala Harris is not going to be on Joe Rogan's program. If Trump manages to have a good interview, or if he manages to remain human and not get pissy and not repeat himself too much, that's going to seal the deal because nobody has viewers like Joe Rogan does. And Dana says, my brother's wife wanted to name their baby boy Dennis. And I begged her to reconsider because in English language, reading it from right to left, it means sinned. And she listened. Really? I guess it does. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Yeah, I fought the law that I thought I'd come out winning. Yeah, I fought the law that I thought it always wins. I've been doing a young man come out winning. Yeah, I fought the thought that I thought it always wins. That's a good song. Mostly peaceful protests, Mr. P. Right on. Fab Daddy says, Dana, backwards is bad. Is a bad. It's a nad. A-N-A-D. A nad. Or Anid. Harris couldn't make it 10 minutes on Rogan. I don't believe she could. I don't think she could talk for 3 hours. I think she would crucify herself if she did that. Well, either way, forwards or backwards, Jake is a 4-letter word. Don't you forget it. Mr. P says, that's interesting, Dana. I know a few Dennises, and they are both creeps by chance. LOL. And Dana says, Mr. P, thank you for asking. Everything is all right so far. Here in Europe. Czech Republic. Amy says, but I didn't get the deputy. I shot the sheriff. Mr. P says, God bless you, Dana. I hope it stays that way. Fab Daddy says, I will be glad when this is all over and done with. You know this happens every 4 years, right? Just so you know. This ain't the first time this has happened. Or the last. And it says, God bless you, Mr. P. You guys are so sweet. I love y'all so much. Stressed spelled backwards is desserts. Yes, it is. Thanks for the information there, Fab Daddy. I, too, have been on the toilet once or twice. Race car spelled backwards is race car, says Amanda. That has a name, by the way. I can't remember it, but it does have one. Amy Elizabeth says, I hope everything came out okay, Fab. Fab Daddy says, that's what I call relief. You know what I call relief? Dum, 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 dum. That's what I call relief. Palindrome, that's right. Mustang Sally, but you better slow that Mustang down. Mustang Sally, baby. Girl, you better slow your Mustang down. You've been riding all over town. Oh, guess you better put your flat feet on the ground. Well, I bought you a brand new Mustang, a 1965. Here you come around, signifying woman, but girl, you won't let me drive Mustang Sally. Girl, you better slow that Mustang down. One of these early mornings, girl, you're gonna wipe your weeping eye. Man, I wish I could still sing. Taco Cat backwards is Taco Cat. Nice. Palindrome. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That sounds like a 1970s spy thriller, doesn't it? Palindrome. Mom upside down is wow. And wow backwards is wow. And wow upside down and backwards is mom. How about that? That's an equilateral palindrome. Repaper, repaper. Repaper, repaper. Say no to the draper. What? Sorry. I was having flashbacks of Edgar Allan Poe. Dana says, Fab Daddy. Smiley faces. And Amanda says, Civic and Rotator. Rotator. Nice. Stop looking at Google. Amy Elizabeth says, Wendy, have mom on her collar. Wendy has mom on her collar. Who's Wendy? John says, going with everyone. A good night. Love you all. Bless you all. Stay safe. John, sleep well, brother. We'll see you on Friday. And thank you all for being here. Amanda says, good night, John. And Amy says, Johnny Draper and Johnny Paper. Amanda says, LOL, I wasn't. Yes, you were. I'm a genius and I didn't get Rotator. Amy says, Wendy's hamburgers, where's the beef? And Frosty. Are dropping splat? What? I remember it from growing up, says Amanda. Well, it's true enough, they didn't have Google in those days. Puff the Magic Dragon. Live by the sea. Yeah, I guess I'm that old too. I'm Peter Dragon old anyway. I'm Peter Cottontail old. That's how old I am. And Amanda, I'm Billy Goat Gruff old. That's how old I am. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Amanda says, LOL, Amy. And Fab Daddy says the Halloween party has some heavy-hitting musicians attending. It's a mini High Sierra music festival. Sweet. Congratulations, Fab Daddy. Get video. I want to see. Wish I was invited. Amy says, I remember Chilly Willy, the penguin, too. Yes. You dated yourself. Never. Okay, once, but I was young and I needed the money. John says, skydive, drop in. Don't drop in. Come down slowly. Stuck in an airport in Austin. All of the flights are delayed. Her hand in mine. That's a good song. You remember that song? That's a good song. A new way to fly. I can't hit that note. I'm so old, my textbooks were chiseled out on stones, says Amy. I'm so old, I was there the day God invented dirt. And then Joe Biden was elected into Congress. Amanda says, before my time. Yep. Fab Daddy says, if you make it to Oroville, California before Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you are invited. Well, thank you. Thank you for the invite. I'll miss it, but I'm there with you in spirit. What about not counting you? I've never had a heartache. Not counting you, I never have been blue. There's no exception to the rule. I've never been nobody's fool. I've never lost a love, not counting you. Or, nobody gets off in this town. Trains don't even slow down. Because it picks up dust. All of the cars are starting to rust. The one top light and it's always bust. Nobody gets off in this town. I used to know all those songs. Years and years and years ago, I cut my teeth on those songs. That's the kind of stuff I was playing in the nightclubs of the day. What's the one about sawdust on the floor? After 3 good years of marriage, we had our first big fight. I went to your mother, you went to your mother's, and I went for a drive down an old familiar highway, just a few miles out of town, to that one down one room tavern that used to be my stomping ground. That one. What'd you do with those swinging doors? I can't hit the note, it's too high. It's too high for my sensitive voice. Danny says, I told my doctor yesterday I suffer with CRS. He looked up at the ceiling for a moment and said, is it cranial syndrome? And I said, no, it means I can't remember shit. And he cracked up laughing. Nice. You go. Fab Daddy says, I tend to leave my phone behind when I socialize, and I think that's a good trait. I agree with you. I don't ever look at my phone when I'm having dinner with somebody or talking to them, because that's rude. And Danny says, because he speaks English, he thought it was funny. Did you tell it to him in English? Have you mastered the art of the linguistic twist yet? And Amanda said, yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's that old song. Girl, I'd be better off in a pine box on a slow train bound for Georgia than the great walls of prison doing time. Think I'd rather die and go to hell and face the devil than to lie here with you and him together on my mind. Girl, I'd be better off. That's a good song, too. No fault, no blame, nobody done no wrong. That's the way it sometimes goes. Sometimes with people, they don't get along. It's time to hit the road. Goodbye, farewell, so long. Vaya con Dios, good luck. Wish you well. Take it slow. Easy come, girl, easy go. Good song. Mr. P says, Dana, and Amanda says, LOL, Dana. Fab Daddy says, Dana, your English is impressive. And Dana says, ha, 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 ha. Mr. P says, I'd sit in a tree with you any day, Dana. Aw. Dana's a sweet lady. She deserves all the respect. Believe that. And Amanda says, I love that one. Easy come, easy go. It's a good one. Dana says, I couldn't possibly make this. I couldn't possibly make this in Czech. It would be impossible. He speaks pretty good English, and we were laughing like crazy people. Nice. I love it when people have a good time. I. I don't know what key it's in. I can't sing that high, so I'd have to down key it, and I don't know what key it's in, so I can't down key it. So, but I do know the song. I can love you like that, be all that you need, show you the world, down on your knees. I can love you like that. Ooh. I think we're all on a crazy train. Crazy. That's how it goes. Millions of people living as fools. Dana says, Mr. P, if we were both birds, it would be awesome. Aw. They made a 3D printed perfect guitar, says Mr. P. I've seen those. I like weird guitars. I saw a couple I wanted today. There's one on Temu called a Vickers or a Vicers. Les Paul. I was like, ooh, I could turn that into something special. Because it's good wood. You know, wood's good. Just has crappy electronics, and I can fix that. I'm a guitar hound. I love guitars. I have way too many, and I want way many more. Amy says, if I were a bird, there's a lot of people I'd fly over and poop on. Poop upon. For me to poop on. Amanda says, LOL, Amy. All right, it's 10:41. You guys have had a lot of time for me, and I'm going to bed now. All right. Any last requests, thoughts, ideas, comments, criticisms, catharses, Krakatoans? Croatoans? Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? I say, sir, would you have any Grey Poupon? It's a kid's rhyme, Dana. Kids tease a boy and a girl and say, I am not sitting in a tree with Oprah. John and Dana sitting in a tree, Kissing. And he says, see y'all Friday. Well, God bless you all. Thank y'all so much. I had a good time tonight. I hope you did too. It was fun. I had a little bit of my voice back, so I don't mind giving it to you when I got it. But I love you. Go download the music if you hadn't done so already. It's yours. It's free. It's my gift to you, my love for you, my hope that one day I can sell those things. I don't think Oprah could get in that tree, right? I don't think she could either. Not even in the Color of Purple days. Ooh, deep burn. Sick. Anyway. All right. Have a great night. God bless you all. I'm going to eat a banana now and go to bed. I love you, true. I do, from the bottom of my heart. I voted today. Did you go and vote today? Go vote. Go vote. You have to. It's your civic duty. Go do your duty. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Dana, love you. Thank you for being here. Mr. P, Amy, Rachel, whoever else is in the chat. John, the other John, Fab Daddy. I love you guys. Miss P says, good night, Untethered Live family. Good night, Dana. And Amanda says, heart, 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 heart. And Dana says, heart. All right. Thanks for watching.